Follow your dreams wherever they may take you. Take risks but always remain faithful. Don't forget why you do this here, and never stop making art regardless of what they pay you. We live in a world overcrowded by messages. Some claim to be positive, others contempt to be negative. And while I pointlessly practice to attain good penmanship, I wonder why so much pain isn't evident. It hides behind the eyes of good people who never meant more than to pour out their soul for the sentiment. So many artists get lost in the roar of the rhetoric. They can't find their way back to the door that they stepped in, endlessly searching for a message or a lesson to hide from the reality they truly feel less than, while their mind spins question after question after question, and the answers aren't there, so they have to invent them. It's a downward spiral, and I guess that I'm liable to admit that I love it like a loving old friend's arrival. And the practice goes on for this silent recital, cause if we spoke our minds, we get slapped with Bibles. But we're not possessed, we just know who we are. Your possessions possess you. We have drive but no cars, we're suns but no stars. We have sickening flaws, and we dream, but we dream that they know who we are, and still find it to accept us somewhere in their hearts. If I make the big screen and somehow rise up the charts, I'll put my company on record, my whole family on blast. Feel the smile on my face and just hope that it lasts. Follow your dreams wherever they may take you. Take risks but always remain faithful. Don't forget why you do this here, and never stop making art regardless of what they pay you.
I've never been able to write a happy song, but that's just cause I never had a girl to sing along. And I've only been able to write about what's wrong, cause the list of what's right was just too long. Cause you tend to fixate on what you didn't select, cause the power to choose makes you feel elect. And no matter what anyone tells you in this life, power's the thing that will drive any man to strife. So I write about all the bad things around, cause the plethora of good simply doesn't astound. It's the novelty of the fear that really gets me going, and the emotions appearing are the ones that I'll be showing. And I'm laying back, just looking up at the sky, and wondering why. We wonder why, but it's just too high for any person to touch. But the lucky ones get to kiss it before they die, cause the thing about going up, you gotta come down. And everyone knows what goes around comes around. That's a rule of the universe, so how do you sound? We're all on borrowed time, so cash it in now. You gotta learn to make the most of what you were given. So find what it is that makes you feel driven, and drive it for as long as you're living. Cause a new car's nothing if your passion stays hidden. Believe me, I know it's hard to shine light on all of the darkest parts of your life. It seems like the darkness consumes, but you just need to learn how to shine your light through. You know a flame can't burn without a supply of oxygen, and you can't operate without a dream to be in demand. Everyone needs to be needed, and you need to understand no one's better than anyone. I'm just a man, and I'll die one day, just like everyone else, and I'll fly away. Only then will I be able to touch the sky without worrying about falling from up that high. And my energy will return and mix with my time, and I'll fade into the past and the recesses of our minds. And collectively, we'll all be the same, cause death doesn't know your story or your name. So make the most of the time that you have, so that when you return back to the original path, you can say that you're happy with what you've done, and that you've been a positive energy to everyone.
Follow your dreams wherever they may take you. Take risks but always remain faithful. Don't forget why you do this here, and never stop making art regardless of what they pay you.